So I'm still driving, and in true things just fall into place and happen out of nowhere, I just got an email and I booked the American Music Awards dancing with Jason Derulo. What? Good morning. So today I am on the way to LA and I am going to my first rehearsal for the Latin American Music Awards. Before that, I have to go to a casting. I got it last night. It was a rush casting that I got asked to attend, and it's for modeling. It's for a jean company, so I'm actually heading to downtown 3 hours before my rehearsal, and it's 8 o'clock, and I am going to try on clothes first to see if they fit, if they like me, and yeah, all that, whatever else the casting holds. And then I have to change really quick and then get to North Hollywood and go to my first rehearsal for Jason Derulo's performance for the Latin American Music Awards. I've never done the Latin AMAs before. I have auditioned, I think, 4 times. The first 2 times I looked really, really young, so I understand why I didn't book it, because the dancers, when you audition just for the Latin AMAs, if you're not working for an artist, you become like a house dancer, which means like in between acts you dance for the host, you dance for basically anything they need you for. It's like a all-night gig instead of just a one-time performance. But for this one, I actually booked it from doing the music video. I got direct booked, which is incredible, and I am going to rehearsal today. I'm almost positive that we're doing the exact same rehearsal process and routine that we did for the music video, which would be amazing because it was super fun. And I mean, I think that's what it is. But oh my goodness, still waking up, still super early, literally haven't even had a sip of coffee. You know what? Oh yeah, that's good. If I look tired, I am super, super excited. I honestly can't believe that I'm doing this, that I get to say that I'm going in the morning to like a Jason Derulo, I almost said music video, Jason Derulo Latin American Music Awards performance rehearsal. Like, it seems so wild, so unreal, but at the same time totally plausible and exactly what I've been asking for, to work for an artist more and to get to do live shows more. And I was actually really, really bummed because I didn't get the audition for the Latin AMAs to be part of like the house dancers, and it was because my picture didn't get picked, and that happens a lot. They send in pictures, and if they don't like your picture, you don't get to audition, which is really annoying. Even if you've worked for the choreographer before, everything, sometimes your picture just doesn't get picked, which is very frustrating in this industry. So I was very frustrated that I didn't get to audition. I even called to see if there could be a push spot, which means that the agents will say we give 1 spot to me so that I can audition, and there wasn't even that. So I was really annoyed that I didn't actually get the opportunity to audition, and then I found out that I was being put on availability for this job, and now I'm going to rehearsal. So that's super exciting, and the world works in crazy ways, and you just gotta keep pushing and just be ready. I mean, it's just wild. I never thought I'd work for Jason, 1, and 2, twice within a couple months, and doing an AMA's performance and a music video. Just the coolest thing ever. So today I will take you with me and show you what I get up to. Okay, seriously, I don't know what's going on, but there's like a whiteout, a full-on whiteout, and we were driving kind of normal speed for like morning traffic, but everything's gone. Like, you can't see the freeway. We're going really slow now, and it's crazy. It just like set in, and it's later now. It's like 8:30, but oh my god, this is so wild. I haven't driven in a whiteout in so long. It's wild. So I just got to the casting in LA. It's in downtown, and I hope I'm in a spot. Honestly, this is the hardest part about parking in LA, is I never know what's a spot and what's not. So I just got here, I saw people walk in, so I'm gonna go because I have to get to rehearsal at 11 and it's 9:40. So let's go. So I just thought I would tell you what happened in the casting. Obviously, it was really quick. Well, actually, that's not obvious because you're on video. Everything's really quick. But it was like 6-7 minutes, which is pretty normal for castings, honestly. I would say there was about 12 people in there. It was guys and girls, a bunch of different sizes, and we had to try on 2 pairs of jeans. It's for their website, so they're just taking pictures from like basically your hips down and then your shoulders down, and it was just trying on 2 pairs of jeans. One was a more loose fitting and then one was more of a straight leg skinny jean, and the loose fitting ones did not fit me even though they were 31, 32, which is my size, which happens a lot, honestly. Sometimes sizing when they're samples are really big or really small, so that's why they get a bunch of people in to see who looks the best in them. But the other pair fit me great, so I got pictures in those ones and had to write my name down on a piece of paper, my agency, what brand of jean it was, and then took my photos. And that's pretty much a casting. Honestly, they're really quick, they're really easy, but they have great reward and you get paid a lot, so that would be amazing to get to do. But now I am heading to rehearsal, but I just found out we only have like an hour break, so I'm gonna try to go get some food that I can bring in with me. I have some snacks, but sometimes like snacks just are not what you want. You want, like, at least the ones I want are like chips and apples and stuff like that. I don't know. So I'm gonna go try to get those things real quick. I have about 30 minutes until I have to be there, and I'm only about like 25 minutes away, I think like 20 minutes away. So that's really good because I have a little extra time and I still need to change. I'm still in the outfit I wore to the casting. Need to put dance clothes on, or workout clothes, and then I will be in rehearsal. So yes, I'm in Home Depot, and it's because it's the only place near the studio because it's in a freaking warehouse and the studio's not open yet, and I have to pee so bad, so I just drove to the studio and then drove to Home Depot to pee because I have to pee so bad. So I'm trying to find the bathroom right now. Oh my god, where is the bathroom? You know how you always just like go to the back of the store? Well, it's not here. I'll keep you updated. Don't worry, I found it. There's about 20 people in line, and now I'm running late just because I had to pee. So now off to rehearsal. Here's the studio. Good morning. So today is a really fun day and kind of super stressful because today I am auditioning for a movie. I am already like 1 round in. We had to send our headshot and resume, and then they picked us, and then it came back to us and we had to record ourselves singing a song that was on Broadway, a Broadway song, and we had to send it to them, upload it to YouTube, and send it directly to our agents so that they could send the link. And now we are on to the dance call, and I'm super excited, but kind of like jittery nervous because I don't really know what to expect. It is a Broadway show that's being created into a movie, so I mean, you never know what you're gonna expect, but I'm super excited today because there's that in the morning. But then right after that, I think my audition time is 11 and it's supposed to be an hour, so 11 to 12. Right after that, I get to go to the Dolby Theater on Hollywood Boulevard and sign in for tech rehearsal for Jason Derulo, which is just so crazy because like I've walked by this theater so many times. I've seen it, I know the Oscars are there and all this stuff, and now I'm gonna get to perform on the stage, which just seems like a dream. So we are going there today too. I don't really know how long tech rehearsal is gonna be. I'm guessing like an hour and a half or something like that, because we get there at 12:45, but I don't think we start until like 1:30-ish time, just so that we know everyone's there, checked in, everything like that. But yeah, it's super exciting and kind of like daunting because it's my first time at the Latin AMAs and first time getting to perform in front of this group and everything. So I'm just like, want to do my best, and I want to impress and just have a good time and enjoy the moment and be in the moment. I feel like that's when I do my best when it comes to like projects that I'm working on, is when I fully feel like, yep, I was in it, I loved the moment, I knew what I was doing, and I just kind of like almost didn't care. What is my hand doing? Almost didn't care where I was and kind of just told myself, no, you're dancing again today. Like, take all the pressure off of what the dance is or who you're dancing for, and just enjoy the moment that you get to wake up and dance again. So that's what I'm hoping to do. The audition, I can't do that. I'm tripping out. I'm nervous. I don't know what to expect. I'm also running late. I have to get gas right now. But my call time's at 11, and they said we need to give 20 minutes for parking and getting to the audition, because it's actually held at one of the sound studios, which is so cool. Anytime I get like a little pass at a sound studio, I feel like epic. So that's really cool. And then, yeah, I don't know, just have to go. So I'm gonna get gas, and we'll see you later. I thought I would film just like a little bit and tell you guys how I'm feeling, and it kind of differs depending on where I'm going and what I'm doing. But for the most part, I always leave my house 2 hours early because I live in Orange County, and to get to LA with traffic, 2 hours is a sweet spot. It's a good time where you know you'll have enough time, but at the same time, if there's an accident or if a freeway closure or something happens, you'll still be able to be relatively close to the time you're supposed to be there. Sometimes it works out where I make it in 45 minutes and I'm sitting there for an hour and 20. That's okay, I'd rather get there early. Most of the time, I'm never early. I'm 2 hours and 20 minutes or 2 hours and 30 minutes, and I'm running to the audition or casting. But right now is around the time I just got off the 605. I take the 405 to the 605 to the 5 to the 101. I sound like that bad meme that's like all the freeways, but that's actually my life. I take 4 to 5 freeways a day, and it's about this time when I get on the 5 that I start getting nervous. And I don't know what it is about this freeway, but I think I know that I'm getting closer to LA when I get on this freeway, because the other one I'm going north and I'm going up, and this one's going like directly into LA and gets you on the 101. So I think I just know, my body like knows that it's getting close to the time that we're gonna be getting off the freeway, parking, getting to the audition. So I start to kind of get a little nervous. Lately I've been listening to a lot of music and just a lot of podcasts, and kind of distracting my brain, because if I allow myself to think too much about the fact that like I'm auditioning for a movie, who the main person is in it, who's the choreographer and all this stuff, I get a little stir crazy, and I get a little like, oh my god, I'm not prepared. I get nervous, I get stomach cramps, my head starts to hurt. I think about like, oh my god, I should have stretched more, all this stuff. And for me, that doesn't help. For some people, knowing all the details helps and it gets them prepared. For me, I almost like going in with, here's the time, here's the place, do your best. Because for me, I don't want to psych myself out, and I think that's what happens when I get on this freeway a lot of the time, is I start psyching myself out, like, what if I'm not the best one in there? What if this? What if that? Blah, blah, blah. All this stuff. And it's so ridiculous because, like, I've done so many auditions, but I still get so nervous. But I think the nerves are really good because it shows I still want what I'm going after. I think if I wasn't nervous, I'd be a little more weary of what I'm doing, just because I feel like the nerves kind of get me excited, and they kind of are like, oh, we're nervous, like this could be amazing, this could be the next thing, this could be your next job for the rest of the year, or like something like that. And I think I like that feeling, but at the same time, that feeling is like a little bit of the big nerve, so you have to like focus on that little one. But yeah, I don't know, at this time I always get like kind of like this, like where I play with my hands and stuff like that. And it's just one of those things that I have gotten used to, that I know that when I get on this freeway, it's gonna start happening. And then if you're in Orange County or LA and you know this freeway world, when you go to get onto the 101, you go through this like little like tunnel dip. And I swear, every time I go through it, I am constantly reminded, like, oh my God, I'm in LA. And I know that seems weird because I'm here all the time, but I think it's one of those, like, cherish the moment type of things and be aware of your surroundings, because I like, still am shocked that this is my job. And then LA, like, movies and like campaigns and just models and dancers and actors, and everyone lives here. It's the who's who of Hollywood and everything, and I'm in the midst of it. I get to see everything. I get to go and be a part of these incredible performances and meet incredible people and dance for these musicians and be up for movies with these ridiculously talented actors. And it's just, it's one of those things where you're just like, what? Me? Sure, yeah, I'll do it. Like, of course, yeah. And you just keep saying yes and yes and yes to things until you realize, oh my God, I've done some of the most incredible projects ever. And it's just one of those weird things that it goes from home to super, super nervous to insane gratitude and excitement. And then I park and I'm pumped up and I'm like, here, let's do it. I'm gonna kill this audition. It's gonna be amazing. And then I go in the audition and I freak out again. But that's besides the point, because once you're in there, nothing's gonna change. You either dance your best or sorry. Whoa, that hit me hard. You either dance your best or you don't. But it's really fun, and I just thought I would say, like, it's a very interesting thing. As much as I drive here, that I still get kind of the same feelings every time. And that's so cool, because it still means that I love what I'm doing. I just have to go, find the parking structure, check in, get on the sound stage, and then I'll audition. And I don't know if I really don't think I'm able to film anything on the sound stage, because that's super, like, hush-hush. So if you just see this to another clip in the car, sorry, I don't want to get fired, and I want to book the job. Just checking in. I'm through! It's always so weird when you come on these lots, because they, like, check your ID, they check your car, they take a picture of, like, your license plate and everything. Which way? Oh. What is happening here? This lady, legit, no care in the world for which way you should be going. But it's crazy, because there's a lot of security that happens at these places that seems relatively lax, kind of, but it actually is like everywhere you go, they check you in, which is kind of cool, because I feel like I'm like a CIA agent or like an FBI agent, like duh, 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 like driving up this little car park right now. I'm like duh, 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 like that. Yeah, I'm a dork. I know it's really early in the morning still, so like, give me a break. But I'm really nervous, and the time it took just on the 101 pretty much made me directly on time, even though I was about 50 minutes early to the audition. Now I'm about 5 minutes early, and I'm still in my car, which means I definitely still have to like get to the location that I'm going to. So I'm in the car park. I have to go down through another gate, cross the street to the studio, and then once I'm at the studio, I have to do another check-in, and where did she go that way? Another check-in, and then find where the audition is, and then be good to go. But it is a busy day at Paramount today, so it seems like I am going to be parking on the roof, which is okay. And fun fact, this is actually the same sound studio that we shot Glee in, so it's good to be home. That's the Hollywood sign. Okay, just parked. I need to put a little hairspray in. I don't really put a lot of product in my hair because I sweat a lot, so like honestly it's useless because it'll just go away. And I don't particularly love a lot of the products because I'm allergic to a lot of stuff, so it actually like burns my scalp, which is horrible. We're gonna spray a little cologne. Today I'm using Bleu de Chanel. Love, it's like an old favorite. Headshot and resume going in the bag. Actually, let's make sure they're in there. 1, 2. Usually you only need 1, but this time they asked us for 2. And Paramount is trying to be really good with like water bottles and stuff and recycling, so they actually said you have to bring a refillable water bottle. They don't want to see plastic, so that's kind of cool. And it's cool because it's like an audition, but they're still asking for that. And then this is my Coach fanny pack I just got. I'm obsessed with it, but in here I just keep like deodorant, my face oil, some sunglasses, my regular camera, my keys, my phone, my wallet, and my watch. So I put all that in here because sometimes when I'm in this duffel, stuff gets like pushed around and you can't find it. So this is easier. Let's go. Outfit of the day: chimney sunglasses, hoodie from H&M, Adidas pants and shoes, Louis key ball, Hollywood sign in the back, Paramount Studios in front of me. Good to go. This is Paramount Studios, and this is the Hollywood Forever Cemetery, which is so crazy because they're right next door to each other. You can actually see the iconic water tower and the logo. So cool. Welcome to Hollywood Boulevard. It's so crazy. Ripley's Believe It or Not. The Lowe's Hotel is right there. There's like some gifts and souvenir shops, and the Dolby Theater is like right in there. I have to go right in there. There's like a parking structure that's underground, so I'm heading there. So the audition just ended, and I am just driving over to the Dolby Theater. Luckily, it is only around like 10 minutes away from the other place that I was at, which is like the craziest coincidence because when I booked Jason, I didn't know that I knew that I had this audition, but I didn't know if they were actually gonna allow everyone to go to the dance call because we had to send in a video. And they actually didn't. They made a cut through people who sent in videos. So now I just finished that, and it happens to just be 15 minutes away from Paramount Studios is Dolby Theater on Hollywood Boulevard. And it's really only like 2 miles at most. But it's crazy because it's 15 minutes with traffic and everything, but it just so happened to work out perfectly, and they're not doing a callback for the other movie, or for the movie job today. They're just doing the audition, which just, all the timing is so perfect. It just all worked out so well. And I honestly, like, cannot believe how well it all worked out. Like, it actually is kind of crazy when you think, like, I just auditioned for a movie, and now I'm heading to stage at the Dolby Theater to do a rehearsal and a costume fitting for the Latin American Music Awards. What? And for the first time, I've never done this show, so it's like, that's even more exciting because, like, what? That's, like, epic. Yeah, and so I just am heading into parking. I have to change my shirt because this one's all sweaty, and it's a lot of partnering, so I want to have a clean black shirt so that we're on stage. I wear all black, obviously, because when you're on stage, you want to just see the lines and the look of everything and the talent, so I kind of just, like, wear all black so it's a clean slate. And then I think we're doing costumes today. Honestly, I really don't know. They haven't really told us anything about what we're wearing or anything, so who knows? But I'm actually, like, really, really, really excited to get on stage. Usually I'm nervous. Usually I'm, like, jittery and a little like, oh my god, I can't eat, I can't sleep, that type of vibe. But last night I got like 7 hours of sleep. It was pretty good, and I remember falling asleep in a certain position, and I woke up in that position, so I know that I was, like, out, like, zonked. And today I'm, like, pretty fine with eating and everything, and I just got this Creation smoothie. It's a distress one. It has coconut, apple, and strawberry, and it's recommended for stress relief and hydration, so that is 100% key to my life right now. De-stress, even though I'm not really that stressed, but hydration, hydration, hydration for sure. I'm just heading in right now. I don't honestly know exactly where to go. It says parking level 1, so we're gonna see what that is, but I'm usually in the wrong spot, so we'll see. So I was in the right spot, I just was in the wrong parking area. So now I am heading in to rehearsal. I'm on P4, row D, aisle 5. That's for me to remember when I watch this back, because I know I'll be lost. Press and publicist check-in located on level 1 near Dolby box office. Okay, gotta go up. I don't think I'm gonna be able to film anything more, but we'll see. I'm in the right area. Inside the Dolby Theater. Let's go. We're going to town check-in. Rehearsal is done. Elevator's up to the Dolby. Walking to my car, and yes, I did have to look at my video to see what level I was on. Oh, that was insane. I just did my costume fitting, as well as we did the routine probably 12 times. That might have been an exaggeration, maybe like 8 times. But either way, that's a lot of times on stage for when you get to tech. So I actually feel really good. So, in my car, and my key's not detected. There we go. So, just got in my car, and that was kind of hectic and crazy, but I mean, it always is, and it's always super last minute. Like, we did our costume fitting just now, we did the rehearsal, we did everything all at like one time, and it was kind of like rehearse the number while costumes were being put on people, and it was just a lot. It was a lot to handle all at one time, but in the end, our last rehearsal went super well. We got all the camera angles that they liked and they wanted, and we saw the video playback, and it actually looked really sick. So I think the performance is going to be amazing. It's just one of those things where you have to just like feel it and go for it, especially because it's like ballroom and it's sexy, and it's just like you're more in the vibe of having to be in it. But I love it. I think it's so much fun, and I love the group of people that I get to dance with, because we're kind of like on two different sides. And if you're on the left side, you're always with these left people because you go on and off. And if you're on the right side, you're with those people. And the people on my side are just so epic. They're so talented, and like a few of them are people that I've looked up to honestly, like 2 of them for years, and I've danced with one before, and then this is the first time getting to work a job with the other one, and they're just incredible dancers, and the way that they think about jobs and the way that they approach everything is just like spot on, know exactly what to do, know when to talk, know when to like speak up if something's wrong, and then never complain. And it's just such a beautiful thing to see a dancer be like so smart and not complain. And yeah, I'm obsessed. So here is, I need to leave, but I don't have my parking ticket. Oops. I totally forgot that ticket wasn't the validation ticket. That was just like the one to get in the parking structure, and I didn't have it, so good thing I did. Oh, stop sign. This place is crazy with the security right now and the lockdown, but then like no one really knows where anyone's going, so it's wild. Good morning. So it is show day, and it is 6 a.m. I don't know if you can tell by my voice or my face, I'm tired. And I got home last night around 9:45, 10, and then I honestly went right to bed at 11. I think the last time I saw on my phone was maybe like 11:10, and then my alarm went off, so some pretty good sleep. 11:10, 12:10, 1:10, 2:10, 3:10, 4:10, 5:10. Almost a full 7 hours, which is like not bad, honestly. I was nervous, so it's that like you have to like calm yourself before you can like actually get to bed type of sleep. But I am on my way, and it is still dark outside. You can see it's still like frosty right there, and I'm excited. I'm a little nervous. I don't know what to expect for today because it is the Latin American Music Awards, and everyone was speaking Spanish yesterday, and it was a lot of commotion and a lot of just like costume people running places and other people running places and just all wild stuff, but that's what you get when you have a live show. So I'm excited to get there, figure out the schedule, figure out the plan, and just like be set for the show. And I thought the show was a lot later than it is, but the show's actually at like 5 o'clock today, so that's kind of cool. It's like a East Coast show and then broadcasted on the West Coast, so that's gonna be awesome. And I didn't do anything to my hair. I haven't put anything on my face yet because I need to put my oil on, and it was in my car, but also because they're gonna do whatever they want, honestly. They're gonna do my hair, they're gonna do some touch-ups on makeup and stuff, and we'll be good to go. So, I'm just driving right now, and it did say a full 2 hours to get there. Well, an hour and 54 minutes, and that's gonna make me late. So I can't stop and get any food or anything, so I made some coffee, and I have some grapes and, coconut yogurt, and just gonna try my best to get awake and get to driving. I really am so excited about today. Like, I know it probably doesn't show because it's 6 a.m., folks, but I'm still in shock that, like, this is where I'm going to the Latin American Music Awards to dance for Jason Derulo. That's insane to me. Still epic. So, I'll see you when I drive a little more. 0 on the freeway. Literally going 0 miles per hour. I don't understand. Where are all you people going this early? Literally, the sun hasn't even fully come up. Wow, that's beautiful. Okay, mother. Beauteous. But back to this. Seriously, what's happening? This is one of the things that I just don't understand about, like, waking up early is, like, the sun hasn't even fully risen yet, and I'm not moving, and I'm on the freeway. Like, the freeway. 0 miles per hour. What? And it's so early. Like, too early for there to be this much traffic. It's insanity. Like, I get it, everyone has jobs, but like, where are you all going before the sun gets up? Like, unacceptable. Okay, I'm a little more awake, and I just got off the freeway. I'm totally late. I gave myself 2 full hours, and I left my house at 6:30, and it's now 8:45, and our call time was 8:30, but I already texted the assistant and told them that I was on the way, and it's kind of more like, our call time was 9 and it changed to 8:30, but I think it was more just because they wanted us there earlier, so everyone could get a costume and everything and like kind of figure out where everyone goes. So I am just on Highland right now. I'm super close to the theater, but it says that I'm still like 20 minutes away, which is so crazy. I can literally see where I have to go, but I just haven't moved in a few lights. But I'm really excited, and this is kind of when the nerves start like a little bit kicking in, only because it is a big deal and it's like really a live show. I mean, if you mess up, everyone sees. But I'm not gonna mess up. I'm gonna have a blast and it's gonna be amazing. But I just need to get in. I'm really excited. I want to park. I want to get in. I have to use the bathroom so bad. I drank an entire coffee and had breakfast, and like, I'm just gotta pee so bad. There's no way around it. But yeah, I am in LA officially. Oh, I'm gonna get over real quick. I can see the Dolby right now, which is so weird because I drive by the Dolby all the time and I never think about like performing there or anything. I just think the Oscars are there and I'm like, oh, that's so cool. And now I'm on the stage. And yesterday was kind of like insane. The video clips, I don't know if I got like a bunch of them, but it's just insane to know the people who have been on that stage and the acts and the different things that have happened in that arena and the careers that have been made and changed in that arena. Yeah, it's just one of those moments where I'm really thankful that I'm documenting this and getting to show you guys that I'm about to perform at the Latin American Music Awards. That's epic for me. And to be dancing with Jason again, and his camp is just so great. The choreographer is incredible, and the people who like dance with him all the time are some of the nicest, hardest working people, but they make it fun and they are kind and joyful and just inviting into their families of like who they hang out with. I'm just super excited to be a part of it. Dolby Theater welcomes you to Hollywood. I'm here. So Hollywood Boulevard is right there, and it's shut down to the right because of the red carpet, and we are at the Dolby Theater. I'm going. Got my ticket, ready to go. Now I just need to find parking in this madhouse. It is insane how many people are already here, and it's only like 8 a.m. Well, no, it's 9 a.m. now. But crazy how many people are already here for like setup, and then also just like tourists who are just like looking around, who probably have no idea that today is the Latin AMAs. They just happen to be in LA today, which is always so random. I never really think about the fact that like, since I live here, it's not touristy for me to be here, I guess, but that this is a huge tourist place and people just like come here, especially the Dolby Theater, because oh, sorry, what are you doing? Especially the Dolby Theater, because it's where like the Oscars are held and different things, and it's Hollywood Boulevard, and everyone just kind of like sees this place. But it's just so wild because I like honestly forget. Why is all this blocked off? It's so crazy. They have this whole little like parking lot parked off, but there's cars that were already parked there and they won't let you park in it, so I had to go down another level just to park. So I'm going in right now. Heading in, like a little crazy. Hair's a little wild, but I'm excited and ready to go. I have to go get my credentials now.
I'm literally bringing my own drinks. Yeah.
In costume, ready to go.
Ready to go, bro?
Yeah.
We've tried to take a boomy like 10 times, so this is gonna be a video because we're gonna be busy quick changing this whole show, so this is the only footage you get. Yay!
Only the first